New tonight at 6, people who live on our border with Mexico often say you can't understand the problems until you actually see the border. Today, a group of county sheriffs from all over the nation did get a first-hand look. They're attending a conference in Sierra Vista, so Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels took them on a tour of the border near the town of Naco. Not in Your Side's Craig Smith was on that tour as well.
You want to see strong law enforcement on the border? Well, here you go. Close to 200 sheriffs from around the country visiting to see the border up close. The Sheriff's Conference featured plenty of sophisticated ways to see problems, but sometimes there's nothing like seeing a problem for yourself. That's why these sheriffs boarded a bus and bounced down a long, dusty road just a few feet from the Mexican border. Sheriffs like Chris Hoffman of Ravalli County in Montana had heard about border problems, but found a new understanding by seeing the border up close.
And then hearing about how easily people are circumventing this fence and moving across into the United States has been a shocker for me. Talking to these ranchers, talking to the sheriffs and their deputies that actually work down here, we've got a problem, and that's very clear.
Sheriff Samuel Page protects a county in North Carolina. He agrees with local ranchers who question why Border Patrol stations plenty of agents many miles from the border, while just a few may be on the border itself.
You also need to have persons on our U.S. border, our boundaries, that define the nation's borders, with our international borders. Because any person that wants to come across our border, to come into our country illegally, they're going to see our representation. They're going to see that we have our men and women out here committed to protecting our nation's borders.
Even sheriffs who cover areas thousands of miles from the Mexican border see some of the issues here as issues that could come to haunt them. So they're talking about trying to pool their political power as sheriffs in general to try to make some changes. Along the Mexican border, Craig Smith, KGUN-9 on your side.